What is comedy of manners? Imagine explaining it like this. It's like watching a fancy tea party where everyone secretly hates each other, but they are too polite to admit it. It's a style of drama or literature that critiques the behaviors, relationships, and hypocrisies of a particular social class, usually the wealthy elite. Think elegant drawing rooms, clever banter, and characters who care more about reputation than authenticity. These stories are filled with irony, sarcasm, and biting humor, often exposing how shallow and self serving people can be when they are overly concerned with status and decorum. The genre reached its peak during the Restoration period in England in the late 17th century, but its influence stretches far beyond that era. Writers used comedies of manners to reflect and ridicule the absurdities of their time, from rigid class structures to obsessive adherence to etiquette. One of the most famous examples comes from William Congreve's play The Way of the World. Set in high society, it follows a tangled web of romantic entanglements, financial schemes, and power plays. Another iconic work is Oscar Wilde's The Importance of Being Earnest. This Victorian era gem takes aim at the hypocrisy and superficiality of British aristocracy. Through mistaken identities, outrageous lies, and over the top antiques, these plays expose the absurd lengths people will go to maintain appearances, all while keeping audiences laughing. At its core, a comedy of manners works because it holds up a mirror to society. By exaggerating the flaws of its characters, it invites us to laugh at them and perhaps recognize a little bit of ourselves in the process. Whether it's mocking outdated gender roles, critiquing materialism, or lampooning social climbers, these stories remind us that no one is immune to vanity or folly. Why do we love comedies of manners? Because they are smart, stylish, and sneakily subversive. They let us laugh at the very systems and conventions that often frustrate us in real life. These stories remind us that behind every polished exterior lies a mess of insecurities, ambitions, and contradictions. How can you appreciate comedies of manners even more? Notice how writers use humor to challenge authority, question tradition, and celebrate individuality. Next time you watch a show about rich families arguing over inheritance or read a novel about awkward dinner parties, ask yourself, is this a modern day comedy of manners? Chances are it might be.